What's up, guys? Got Dave here, and I wanted to do a little review of the C3 Pro Schuberth helmet versus the C4 Schuberth helmet, and just talk about 3 things that I do to a helmet when I get a brand new helmet. I started commuting to work and back, and it's Southern California, so I'm taking the freeway. And one of the times I was up at the rock store, I said something to one of the guys that I was talking to, and I go, man, the only thing I don't like about being on the freeway is it's really loud. There's like a lot of wind noise. And he's like, dude, get a Schuberth helmet. And I'm like, well, okay, like that. I didn't know that anything, like there was a certain helmet that was quieter or something like that. And so I start looking into it, and turns out the Schuberth helmet, the C3 Pro, is one of the quietest helmets that you can get. And a lot of the people that I had seen, just over the years wearing Schuberth helmets were like the touring guys, like on the big BMWs and stuff like that, and doing like hundreds and hundreds of miles on the highway. So I figured, maybe if that's what they're wearing to do their hundreds and hundreds, their long tours across America and stuff, maybe it's a good helmet, maybe it's worth looking into. And so I started checking it out, and it was right when the C4s came out. And so instead of being $500, all of a sudden the C3 Pros were $300. And I was like, damn. So I bought me one, and I loved it. I mean, awesome, dude. I love the modular helmet thing, being able to flip it up if I'm talking to someone, or having the shaded lens built in, that I could just, the slider on the side that you could just be like, chick, and the shaded lens comes down, so I don't have to have sunglasses, like if I'm riding home from work, or like right now, it's shaded, and I don't need the sun, I don't need sunglasses, but then what if I come around the turn and I'm going into the sun like that, then I just, boom, flip it down, and I like that. It's a really cool feature of this helmet. And so I had the C3 Pro for a couple of years, loved it, and I started thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what, I like this C3 Pro so much, maybe I'll get a C4, and the C4s had been out for a little while, so, they weren't like super expensive like when they first came out. The price had come down to like, whatever, $500 or whatever I paid for my helmet, and it wasn't like 6 or 7, it wasn't like that when they first came out. And so I got a C4, and I don't like it. Sorry, Schuberth. You guys make a good C3 Pro helmet, but your C4 sucks, guys. It feels cheap. It leaks, like on cold mornings, even with the visor down, it lets a lot of air come through, and it'll freeze your face, and it's not near as quiet as the C3 Pro, and just the way that it touches my face and my head, like the way the padding is, I don't like that near as much. It has a weird whistle. If I'm riding down the street and I look down at my gauges, it'll be like, woo! It'll do like this weird little whistly thing, like how the visor is or something. I don't know what the deal is, but I don't like it. And in addition to that, the slider on the side that moves the shaded lens up and down is really stiff, and it's like I could barely do it. Like I go to slide my shaded lens down, and it just barely even, like I can barely do it. And I've tried putting oil on it, and it didn't seem to help. So I don't know. I like the C3 Pro, but I don't like the C4. And so I've had the C4 for a while, and had the C3 Pro for my first one for probably 4 years now. So I figure, you know what, time to get a new helmet. So I started looking on eBay, and it's funny because obviously the C3 Pros are good because they're not $300 anymore. They're back up to $500. They're right back up to $500 like they were when before the C4s came out. And so obviously not too many people are liking the C4s, and I don't know what the deal is with the C3 Pros, like if they're still making them or what, I'm not sure, but there are a lot of them, dude. So while I'm at it, I will show you, this is what I like to do to prep my helmets. Yeah, so there's 3 things that I like to do to a helmet when I first buy it, and just to make it good for me. And number 1 is I gotta have the GoPro mount, because otherwise I can't make moto vlogs. So I already did that. Got the GoPro mount rigged up on the front of the C3, and I was actually lucky enough to find a Schuberth C3 Pro with the North America graphics. And I was just looking for a white helmet is all I was looking for. But then the second thing that I like to do is I like to put something reflective on the back of the helmet. So the first thing that I do is I use some rubbing alcohol and just put a little on a paper towel and just go over the area that you plan on putting the sticker, just to make sure that there's no oil or anything like that. And you might think, you know, that's a shame to cover up that North America graphic, you know, on this helmet. Is pretty freaking cool. But not if I make it look better. Ooh, MC Rider sticker, baby. And these are reflective. And that's like I was saying, I like to put something reflective on the back of my helmet. That's the second thing that I like to do to a helmet. All right. And there it is, baby. The MC Rider sticker. It's super windy right now. The MC Rider sticker and a perfectly smooth application. So definitely go support MC Rider and go to his, I believe it's in the description section, that he'll leave a link to get his stickers. And they're reflective. You can't tell right now because of the lighting, I'm in the shade, but when the headlights of a car behind you hit that, it lights up super bright. So it's a good thing to have on the back of a helmet. So and I've got to ask Kevin, what's the significance of 22? I've wondered that ever since I saw the MC Rider sticker. So I don't know if you happen to see this video, Kevin, leave me a comment and let me know what's the significance of number 22. It's funny how the sticker is actually over Texas. So shout out to DFW. And shout out to MC Rider. Go subscribe if you haven't already. I mean, most of you guys are here from his channel, so whatever. But and go buy his stickers and put them on your helmets, and keep yourselves safe and support the channel that keeps you safe. The channel that's keeping America safe. I almost forgot. I was going to show you the third thing that I do to a helmet to prep it. Is that? And I'm not going to do it right now, just because I don't think I'm going to use blue tape. Yeah, I mean, this helmet's really nice. It's really freaking classy, and I think I am going to use something different. I don't know, maybe like a black tape or something that like looks really nice, you know, matches the sticker and the black accents or whatever, you know, or something. I'm not going to do blue masking tape, but this is the third mod that I do to a helmet. And if you commute to work and back, dude, it makes a huge difference having that. It's almost like in a car, how you can flip down that sunshade, you know, and it like blocks the sun out of your eyes. Dude, this is, I swear. And I don't know what this is, maybe 1.25 inches, a little bit more than 1 inch, you know, but it doesn't take much. And just that quick, it'll keep the sun out of your eyes. And then you don't have to ride like looking at the ground, because, you know what I mean? Like, in order to get that down to, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys, I'm sure if you commute, you've probably already heard of this trick already, but that makes a big difference. You can still see the horizon, you can still see up ahead, but it makes a big difference, and the sun won't be in your eyes blinding you, and freaking you won't be seeing spots by the time you get home. But anyway, that is that I just figured I would talk about that stuff and put out this video and show you guys what I like to do to my helmets, and just kind of do a review on the C3 Pro versus the C4. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have ever worn a Schuberth helmet, or if you think they're good or you think they're bad or whatever. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Have a great day, have a great night, and I will see you next time. Peace.